Hey everyone, it's Victoria with Nutrition by Victoria, and I thought I'd do a bit of a different video today, kind of a personal one. I thought I'd do 10 things that you probably don't know about me, just because I don't know, I'd like to broaden my channel. Obviously my channel is very nutrition and food focused, but I would like to, you know, just talk about some other things, I guess. So hopefully you're interested in this video because you're watching. So the first thing you probably don't know about me is that I've never colored my hair, although I may have said this in a video. I think I have. My hair is completely natural, never colored it. I actually don't really cut it much either because it's pretty naturally I have a just thin, slow growing hair, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's how it's always been. It actually has gotten thicker since I went vegan, so that's a good thing. Number two, I've been breastfeeding for 4.5 years now. And I've done extended breastfeeding with both my children. Violet is 2.5, and Lily is going to be 5 in November. Lily doesn't breastfeed anymore. I need to go wash this up. Lily's eating a vegan chocolate cake right now. That I showed on my Instagram stories, so maybe you should go check it out. Okay, number 3, I have 0 tattoos. My husband and I both don't have tattoos, and I think at one point we thought about maybe getting like ring tattoos or something together, or him getting the kids' names or something, but we both, not that we pride ourselves on not having tattoos, because I think, you know, they look really awesome on some people, but I just don't think that I could ever commit to putting something on my body like permanently. I guess, like, and I don't like the idea of something you know, having to be painful. I do like temporary tattoos and I play with those with my kids, but you know, no real tattoos for me. Number 4, what should I say? Number 4. I have anxiety. This one's awful. I've had it ever since I was a kid. Sometimes I find it to be really like overwhelming. And I think that the more I talk about it, the more like I just feel at peace with it, and I try to be as productive as I can with it, and yeah, that's all there is to really say about it. Number 5 is, what's something they don't know about me?
I don't know.
My favorite food is, if I had one food to live on for the rest of my life, it would be dates. The funny thing about dates is that you can just eat dates and like live on them and you'd be fine. Like dates and water, maybe even sometimes you'd have to find something else, but you could live on them. And I really feel like dates, when I have them as my staple food, where I'm meaning that it's not that I'm not having other foods, but like the dates are making up the bulk of the calories in my diet, I feel my best.
Hello.
And that's what I've currently been doing. I actually swapped refined sugar for dates because I just needed to change things up, and I was interested to see how I'd feel, and I feel great. Yes, dear. Yes.
My favorite food is broccoli and french fries and cake.
And vegan cake? Yeah, she's working on vegan chocolate cake right now. That's actually pretty low fat because I made it, I just used a box of chocolate cake mix and some Pillsbury frosting, which is generally vegan, and added applesauce and water to it, and it turned out pretty good. I actually have better success with the gluten-free boxed cake mixes. And let me know too if you guys want to see, because in my house with my kids, we do everything, you know, that could be made vegan. So they have the luxury of experiencing life, enjoying all the foods that like I grew up enjoying, you know, as a non-vegan kid. I feel like they are getting to experience so much yummy, tasty food and maintain the vegan principles, which is really cool. Okay, number 6. I have not drank alcohol since I was 22. I really went on a bender from the age of like 16 to 19 about, or 20, before the legal drinking age. But yeah, so I haven't had any alcohol since I was 22. I gave it up for a lot of reasons, mainly because I was having a lot of stomach issues at the time, but it was also like a social thing, and I just didn't like the way that I felt on it, and I really at that point had dwindled myself off of it for the most part, and yeah, never looked back. That's one of the best decisions I ever made. Also, I used to smoke cigarettes, so I guess that can be number 7. And I quit that around the time I quit drinking alcohol too. And it was more of like a social thing. I was never like addicted to it. That's the other thing I want to talk about is like addiction. I've never, and also I have a feeling, or I think this coincides with my ability to go vegan at a young age without having like exposure to it, is like I learned about it real briefly, and then you can go fill my water back up because you had your own cup. But I had learned about veganism, just I forget how I even came across it. I was studying yoga at the time, and I really resonated with the concept of ahimsa, and never like been addicted to anything. Like I've always been able to like change my thought patterns, change my habits, change whatever, as long as I found some like rational reasoning for doing so. And I think that this really led me down the path of being vegan and learning everything there is to know about food and how it affects people and how it affects me, and just that like detective work really allowed me to not like get, you know, doing things that are harming my body, and I know they're harming my body, and then not being able to, or being able to say no to it. Basically, if I know that something that I'm doing is bad for me, it's so easy for me to stop. Or on the contrary, if I know that something's really good for me, it's really easy for me to do it. Like getting to bed early, eating high carb, low fat, plant-based vegan, lots of fruits and vegetables, doing yoga, exercising, being on my bike. And these things too, they create a positive feedback because they make you feel good. So you keep doing them. Okay, so the next one I was going to say, I think this is number 7. I don't know, I lost track. I have been co-sleeping with my kids for a long time. I'm working on getting Lily. Lily will fall asleep with me, and then I put her in her bed at night. And then Violet has a little toddler bed in our bedroom that I slip her in when she is already asleep. Otherwise, she's cuddling with me in bed. I think that it's really good for kids to co-sleep. Lily, you're too loud. Sorry. I think it's really beneficial for kids to co-sleep. It's like, to me, the way I understand it is it's a survival thing. In the wild, if we, at nighttime, our kids would want to be close to us for protection, and we would want them close to us for protection. And that's all there is to it. Number 8. I haven't drank coffee for a really long time. And I never really liked coffee. Well, go find something to do. Yeah, I used to drink coffee like in college and after that, but it really bothered my stomach and the taste. I never understood how people like to drink alcohol and they like to drink coffee, because both taste like crap. Because they are crap. Crap for our body, crap for our brain, just crap. That is coffee and alcohol. Why choose that when you can choose so much tastier things? Because it's an addiction. And you have to replace the addiction with a healthier habit that makes you feel good, and then you keep doing it. What people think makes them feel good about the alcohol and the coffee is the fact that they're drugs. Okay, not gonna go too far into that. Number 9, I was gonna say, when I was little, I never liked cheese, or dairy products really. Like, I think I liked ice cream, and that was probably about it. I remember I have this like very distinct memory of eating a piece of American cheese at my grandma's house, and it made me like nauseous and want to puke. So I never ate it, and my mom luckily respected me and like never gave me anything that had cheese in it, because I really I couldn't eat it. It would make me like want to vomit. And unfortunately the connection wasn't made with milk, because I had milk in my cereal every morning, and I like had a stomachache if I was going to be late for the bus every day that I had school. So I've always had like a lactose intolerance, as most people do. They just don't realize it, and they don't associate like the symptoms that they have with it. Basically, we're just not designed to drink the milk of another animal. We're designed to drink our mother's milk, and that's about it. And then after we get past the weaning stage, which is interesting because we recently saw an orangutan mother and baby nursing, and the baby he wasn't a baby, he was 3.5 years old. And so they're apes, they're primates, we're genetically related to them. If you look at like their diet and their habits with their young, like we really should follow a similar model. Lots of fruits and vegetables, and nursing our young extendedly, as it provides a lot of benefit. And I've found that with my kids. It provides comfort, it provides a little extra immune boost, it provides nutritional supplementation. It's just, nursing is wonderful for mommy and baby if you can do it, and if you can do it extendedly. My biggest tip for extended nursing is to nurse directly as much as possible so that you maintain that supply. I recently had a great question from a family member asking like if I am if I'm producing more milk or if I'm producing less milk. She just dry nursing, which means I'm not producing any milk. I am producing milk. It's not enough to pump. It's not so much that I'm engorged in the morning. It is just enough for her. So it's a very efficient process. My body knows how much she takes and how much to produce from that, and that's about it. The last thing I was gonna say is that I really have like big dreams for myself. It's just like a matter of time. It really is just a matter of time. Like I have a lot of responsibility in my daily life, and I try to make time for other things. I'm actually still unpacking my house. From moving in, there was a lot of stuff that got, tossed to the basement, and I'm trying to work on that And I have big ideas for where I'd like to take this channel and everything. Honestly, I just like to keep it raw and real and authentic and transparent, and just show you guys like how my diet and everything adapts over time, because it really does. And I kept like cycling and feeling like, oh, I just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, like where I'll eat a certain way and then I'll change, and then I'll eat a certain way and then I'll change, where I really needed to just change my mindset with it and stop thinking that I need to just do one way all the time, and be dogmatic about it, where I just needed to be more intuitive about it and just do what makes me feel good now. And honestly, I've gotten the best results from doing this, where I've just like let go, stopped forcing, whatever I think I should be doing, and just doing what I know feels the best. I don't know. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video if you've decided to watch it, and I will see you guys next time. Let me know if you have any comments or questions down below. Also, I'm considering developing like a program. I've seen that a lot of nutrition coaches out there have these like 30-day programs where you work one-on-one with someone, and I am getting a desktop, and I think it's going to make it a lot easier to do things like that. So if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, let me know. You can either leave a comment here or DM me on Instagram, nutritionbyvictoria, or contact me on my website. I'll leave the link for that in the description box below as well.
Bye-bye.
And we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.